Let me ask you something. How much longer are you going to let someone else control your life? How much longer are you going to replay their words in your head, let their manipulation twist your emotions, and give them the power to dictate how you feel about yourself? Because here's what you need to hear. Narcissists don't just manipulate you with their words. They manipulate you with the way they make you see yourself. And that stops today, because you are not weak. You are not crazy. You are not unworthy. You've just been living in a mind game designed to keep you small. But guess what? The second you see the game for what it is, you can break free. And that's exactly what you're going to do today. So I need you to commit right now to one thing. No more playing small. No more explaining yourself. No more waiting for them to change. From this moment forward, your life is yours again. Step one, recognize the game and stop playing it. Narcissists thrive on control. Not just control over your actions, but control over your mind. They gaslight you. They twist reality. They make you doubt yourself. Why? Because the more confused you are, the easier you are to manipulate. But let's expose the truth. Narcissists don't have real power. They only have the power you give them. Think about it though. Do they keep you hooked by making you seek their approval, by getting you addicted to the highs and lows, by making you feel like you need them? But here's the shift: you don't need them. They need you. They need your attention. They need your energy. They need your reaction. And when you take that away, their game falls apart. How to take your power back today. Stop reacting. Silence is their worst nightmare. Stop explaining yourself. The moment you defend yourself, you give them control. Stop hoping they'll change. They won't. But you can. Right now, you have a choice: stay on their chessboard or flip the damn table and walk away. Which one are you going to do? Step two, rewrite the story they made you believe. Let's be real. Narcissists don't just manipulate situations. They manipulate your story. They made you believe you're not good enough. You're too emotional. No one else will ever love you. But let me tell you something that's not your voice. That's theirs. That's their insecurity. That's their conditioning. That's their fear of losing control over you. And today you take the pen back, because you get to decide the story of who you are. You get to decide your worth. You get to decide your future. And your story is not one of weakness. It's one of strength, resilience, and power. Exercise. Rewrite your story now. I want you to do something right now. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Picture the strongest, most confident version of yourself, the version of you who is broken free, the version of you who knows their worth. Now, finish this sentence out loud. I am no longer underscore, 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 because I am underscore, 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 underscore. Say it again. Louder. Own it. Because this is your truth now. Step three, break the trauma bond and rebuild yourself. I know what you're thinking, but I still feel connected to them. That's not love. That's not connection. That is a trauma bond. It's a psychological addiction. It's a cycle of highs and lows. It's the false hope that they'll change. And here's the brutal truth: they won't change. But you can. How to break free for good. Cut off their energy supply. No contact, no attention, no reaction. Rebuild your self-worth. Their words do not define you. Your actions do. Flood your mind with truth. Every time their voice creeps in, replace it with yours. Because the second you start choosing yourself, they lose all power over you. And when you truly love yourself, you become untouchable. Step four, own your future, because it's yours, not theirs. Now, here's the biggest truth of all. Your best life does not include them. Your best life is free. Your best life is peaceful. Your best life is where you make the rules. But listen, if you keep looking back, you will never move forward. So today, we make a decision. Today, we close the door. Today we say, no more. I choose me. No more seeking validation. No more apologizing for who you are. No more being controlled. Today, you reclaim your power. Today, you escape the mind games. Today, you own your future. Because the person in control of your destiny is you. Now go take it. Step 5, rebuild your identity and become unbreakable. You've cut the narcissist's control. You've stopped playing their game. You've rewritten the lies they planted in your mind. But now comes the most important part. Who are you without them? Because let's be real, narcissists don't just manipulate you. They hijack your identity. They mold you into the version of you that serves them. They make you second guess your decisions so you rely on them. They chip away at your self-worth until you only feel valuable when they approve of you. And after all that, when you finally break free, there's this moment of silence. And that silence can feel terrifying. Because for so long, your world revolved around their chaos. But guess what? That silence isn't emptiness. That silence is possibility. That silence is your chance to rebuild. That silence is where you take everything back, your confidence, your identity, your power, how to rebuild yourself from the ground up. Right now, you are standing at the most powerful moment of your life. This is the moment where you don't just heal, you reinvent. This is the moment where you don't just survive, you thrive. This is the moment where you decide exactly who the new you is going to be. And let me be clear, you don't rebuild yourself by accident. You do it by design. 1, reconnect with who you were before the narcissist. Think back before they came into your life, before they started tearing you down. Who were you? What made you excited to wake up in the morning? What did you love to do? What dreams did you have before they made you shrink? Because that person is still inside you. That person is waiting to be set free again. That person is stronger than you even realize. Take out a journal right now and write down the real me is, and start listing every powerful thing about yourself that they tried to erase. They didn't take that from you, you're taking it back. 2, build new beliefs about who you are. A narcissist doesn't just attack your self-esteem, they attack your identity. Because if they can make you believe you're weak, you'll live that way. But now, it's time to reprogram yourself for power. Write this down and repeat it until it's burned into your mind. I am strong and no one controls me. I trust myself completely. I am worthy of real love and respect. I am free and I am building a life that is mine. Say these every morning. Say them in the mirror. Say them when self-doubt creeps in. Because the moment your identity shifts, your whole life shifts. 3, take bold action to prove to yourself who you are now. Confidence isn't built by thinking differently. Confidence is built by acting differently. Narcissists keep you weak by making you hesitate. So now, every time you feel yourself pulling back in fear, do the opposite. If they made you feel incapable, prove them wrong by taking on a new challenge. If they made you feel like you needed them, prove yourself independent by doing things alone. If they made you afraid to be seen, put yourself out there in ways that light you up. Because confidence isn't something you wait for, it's something you create. And when you start proving to yourself that you are stronger, more capable, and more powerful than you ever believed, that's when you become untouchable. Final shift, become the unbreakable version of you. There's something I need you to understand. You didn't go through all of this just to go back to who you were before. You went through this to become something even greater. Because now, you see through the games, you trust yourself in a way you never did before. You are becoming someone who will never, ever be controlled again. And that's the power you take forward into your new life. So let me ask you one last time, who are you going to be from this moment forward? The answer is yours to decide. And this time, no one else gets a say. Step 6, create a life so powerful that no one can dim your light again. Now that you've taken back your identity, what's next? Because here's the truth, freedom isn't just about breaking free from the narcissist. It's about building a life so fulfilling, so strong, so unshakable that no one can ever take your power again. This is where most people get stuck. They escape, they heal, but then they live in defense mode, constantly looking over their shoulder, afraid of getting hurt again. Not you. You're not just moving on, you're moving up. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. And that starts now. The 3 keys to creating an unstoppable life. The best way to ensure no one ever manipulates, controls, or drains you again. Build a life that is so full, so powerful, and so aligned with you that you never look back. Here's how you do it. 1, master your energy. Guard your peace like your life depends on it. The narcissists lived in your mind rent-free for too long. They drained your energy, stole your focus, and made their chaos your reality. Now, your energy belongs to you. That means no more entertaining toxic people. You recognize the red flags and you cut them off immediately. No more explaining yourself. You don't owe anyone an apology for protecting your peace. No more chasing approval. Your validation comes from you now. Your energy is your most valuable resource. Guard it, protect it, invest it in the things and people that bring you life and not take from it. 2, build a future that excites you, not one that just moves on. Most people escape a toxic situation and just settle for peace. But listen, peace isn't enough. You didn't go through hell just to live an average life. You deserve passion, purpose, excitement. So ask yourself, what have I always wanted to do but held back? What parts of me have been buried that I need to bring back? What vision of my future makes me feel alive? Because this is your time. This is your reset. This is your fresh start. The best revenge? A life that makes you so fulfilled, so successful, so happy that their memory becomes irrelevant. 3, become the kind of person who can never be controlled again. The final piece of your transformation? You don't just change your circumstances, you change who you are at your core. You become the kind of person who never attracts, tolerates, or entertains manipulation again. That means you trust your instincts. When someone feels off, you listen. No more doubting yourself. You enforce your boundaries without guilt. If someone drains you, they lose access. You walk through life with confidence. Because now, you know who you are. No one can take that from you again. Step into the life you were meant for. You didn't just escape. You didn't just heal. You rebuilt. You reclaimed. You became something stronger than ever before. And from this day forward, your life is yours. No more being drained by toxic people. No more questioning your worth. No more looking back. Because the life in front of you, it's bigger than anything behind you. Now, it's time to go live it. Step 7, become untouchable. Step into your power and never look back. This is it, the final step. You've broken free. You've rewritten the lies. You've rebuilt your identity. You've created a future so powerful that no one can ever control you again. But there's one last shift you must make. Because the real question isn't, can I escape the narcissist? The real question is, can I become the person who never allows this to happen again? Because listen, freedom isn't just about leaving the past behind. It's about stepping into the strongest version of yourself so no one can ever steal your power again. And that's exactly what you're going to do right now. The 3 traits of a person who can never be controlled again. 1, you trust yourself above all else. The narcissist made you doubt your intuition. They made you question your own reality. But that version of you is gone. From this moment forward, you trust your gut. If something feels off, you walk away. No more second guessing. You stand by your decisions. You don't need anyone's approval. You own your truth. No one gets to define who you are but you. No one ever manipulates you again because your confidence is unshakable. 2, you set unbreakable boundaries and you mean them. Narcissists cross boundaries because they know they can. That stops today. Because now, you don't explain yourself. No is a complete sentence. You don't tolerate disrespect. The moment someone disrespects you, they lose access. You don't shrink to make others comfortable. You take up space. You own your voice. You don't just have boundaries, you enforce them. 3, you become the creator of your own life. Here's what you need to understand. Your life is no longer about getting away from something. It's about moving towards something greater. Because let's be real, most people escape toxic situations, but they stay stuck in survival mode. Not you. You are thriving. You are growing. You are creating a life that excites you. From this moment forward, your life is not about the narcissist. It's about you, your purpose, your dreams, your happiness. Because that's the final shift when you stop looking back altogether. Final words. This is your moment. This is the moment everything changes. This is where you stop thinking about your past and start owning your future. No more seeking closure. The closure is you walking away and never looking back. No more waiting for the right time. The right time is now. No more wondering if you're strong enough. You already are. Because today, you don't just escape. You don't just heal. You rise. This is your life. It belongs to you. Now step into your power and never look back. If you like this, share with your friends and family. Thank you.